Hello, my friends. It's me again. This is just a follow on, and I thought let me just make a video on just giving you an in-depth view and discussion on why Nigeria. So, this plan of us building our forever home in Abuja was really, yeah, our families had a bone to pick with us. As you know, I'm South African, my husband is Nigerian. So the first thing we needed to do is, as in the case of, it's a family meeting that we decided to have to say, listen, let's look at the pros and cons of staying in South Africa, UK, or Africa as a whole, really, in our golden years. And really, for me, it was more about also my son getting closer to his father's culture and me learning, because my husband spent 20 years in South Africa, so why not? So the cons were that, we won't be able to see my mom, especially as often as we'd like to. The cons were that I haven't stayed in Nigeria before. I don't know the system. But then the one of the pros was that I've lived almost in all continents except for Russia, and but another thing is that you can adapt as long as we are a family where our unit is intact. We can adapt. The other one was more about connecting to my other side of the family. I have wonderful, wonderful family members that are so great to me. So I want to learn more about my husband's history as well. I find it intriguing. But also just to go and connect and see what the golden years look like there. Obviously, you have to have things in place, things like your finances in place, things like connections in place, things like the what next, the what now during those years. So there was a lot of debate. Family not so being so happy because most of our family members are obviously in Lagos, and that's where the hub is, like Joburg versus, I don't know, Cape Town. It's expensive. So, there was a lot to consider. There still is a lot to consider, considering that I haven't even been there before this. So those are the things that we looked at. And my next video will be about more details on from the DPC to, us doing the water borehole, because we've learned. This will be my fourth house that I'll be owning in my short life. But it's cash, so it's not really a debate when it comes to that. You don't want to be paying a bond in your golden years. I was lucky. My mom was so up to date with her things, so she's got a house paid off, and that brings some freedom. I'd love to travel more. As you know, I'm all about traveling, so that will give us an opportunity to do more as long as we have a base. Because life happens, guys. Life happens. I know a lot of people will be like, yeah, what about security? And but there's always an end. And what about? This is why we find ourselves here as well. You learn as you go on in life, and sometimes things work out, sometimes they don't. But yeah, take a chance. You have to. And also, it's home. It's not like I'm going to Mars. So, and obviously, South Africa will always be our base. My husband loves South Africa more than me, guys. I can tell you that. I shut. So those are the things that I wanted to touch to you, my DefinitelyTumi peeps, in terms of the decision. it wasn't an easy one, obviously. Like I always say to you, I've got a big family, and we have to, used to have brides, people can just drop in as and when. But I feel that this is the right move for when that time comes. Yeah. And I watch a lot of videos, and I get so jealous when I see a lot of people in Zimbabweans, for example, are building. We know a couple of people that are building in Nigeria as well. It is sometimes it comes with that risk, right? But my husband always says, where there's risk, there's reward. Sometimes you do lose, but most of the time, if you get it right, you get it right, and you win. So, and I've seen schools and good schools. There's a lot of expats, South African expats there. Funny, I should tell you the story, guys. Since I've been married to my husband, and people hear about it, people from my circle, every time they used to hear these stories about Nigeria. Now, people are like, they will look at each other like, hey, before you say anything, Tumi is married to a Nigerian. It's such an odd thing. So guys, I've given you like a view of the why in more detail again. I feel like that video was more about excitement, but it comes with also there is that anxiety. Like yesterday I saw the video again of when my husband was showing me, okay, this is the rooms, this is how upstairs will look like. So I am excited. I will be showing you more videos, and then we will talk more about the next level and the next level. But I'm more excited about, and I was thinking of doing a Sophie so a decor class. Basically, it's for me to just have that in my pocket, because I love, as you know, I love decor. I love it. So been trying to get myself into, that's the how do you call the training, understanding colors and all of that. That'll be fun to do. And there's a lot of options, galore. So guys, that's me in a nutshell. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me know if you're building. Those that I knew, appreciate you for joining. But my forever team, thank you very much for supporting you, my people. I will see you in the next one. Looking forward to it as well, guys. Thank you very much for showing up always for us. Take care.